Welcome back to Dead Home Society. I have the Monarchy Mobb Ultra today, and it comes in a very, very nice tin little box. There you go. That's what it says on the back. Yep. Let's break it down, show you. Back down with the Mobb Ultra RBA. Let's open this up. Gonna have a little Allen key here. That's the RBA. And you got a 1mm airflow pin, 1.2. It's a 1.5, and I've actually got the 2mm on here. So with this RBA, you actually have a choice of crowns as well. So this one actually comes off, and you could go for the little crown instead. Yeah. Cool. I actually prefer this one here. Oh, come on. There you go. Oh, this way. This is Monarchy Borough Bridge. The little crown at the top. It's just going to be put on this little O-ring at the top here. And yeah, it just slips down. There you go. So I was actually using it with the 2mm airflow pin. I'm actually going to swap that out for the 1 ohm. 1 ohm? No, 1mm. Sorry. There you go. And just tighten that up. There you go. Just a little bit. Cool. And that just comes off. I've actually had the coil in there. Let me take that out quick. There you go. So that's what I'm using for this one. Cool. So I accidentally left the little peak insulator on the pin that I just took out. It's very, very easy to do. It's this tiny, tiny little thing here. So that goes, oh, come on. Come on. There you go. This tiny little thing here. That needs to be on there. There you go. Oh, maybe not. There you go. Yeah, tighten up. Cool. So that's what it should look like. Let me just stick that on a mod quick. Cool. So just going to use plain round wire for this. Slip that in there. There you go. Slip that in there. There you go. So with these ones, if you have like really thin wire, you can actually just there you go, it just falls off. Just break it like that. And just shape your coil, get the height right. There you go. Now, there you go. That's done. Tiny little bit longer. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. So that's the coil height and the placement. So there's even amount of space on either side of the coil. So you want it right in the middle so the airflow hits it dead center. Yeah, cool. So today I am going to be using cotton gods again. Surprise, surprise. Get a little piece out. There you go. Just pinch it at the end. Pop that through. I want that little bit of resistance. There you go. Just cut it at the edge of the deck on both sides, like so. Grab the tweezers and just rake it out a little. See, that all depends on which liquid that you're using. If you're using a thicker liquid, so higher in VG, you don't, you need to do this more. But if you're using a thinner liquid, say a 50-50 or higher in PG, you're going to need more cotton because that's going to be a lot thinner. Cool. The last thing you want to do is flood your deck. There'll be liquid everywhere. There you go. Cool. So just pinch it like that. And where's my liquid? There you go. So just on the coil, press the button slightly. There you go. Just so it soaks it in. Cool. So there you go. And now you can put the top cap on. You just want to make sure that no cotton is sticking out through the bottom. Then you press it down. And you should be left with something like that. So what I normally do is cut a little bit more once you get to that stage. Really need some better scissors. Come on. And on that side too. Just a little bit. And if you take your tweezers, slowly push a little bit back in. And just make sure that all the outsides of it is covered. So no liquid can get through. So you see how here it's got a little gap right here. So there you go. Even out the cotton, push it back a little bit. Cool, that is all done. And now there you go. You can actually see the coil placement. Yep. I just unscrew it from the mod. Cool. So once it's unscrewed from the mod, sorry, I had to remove the crown to actually unscrew it. I'm just trying to place it back in the center. There you go. Cool. And if you look at the top of the chimney, it actually says Ultra. Got it engraved. Just kind of cool. There you go. So you press that down. I actually want that to line up. There you go. Cool. So I'm actually going to use the Atmizu snail tank today, which is really, really easy to use. Just stick that in the bottom, like that, and then that. We'll just press fit into the top. You do need to hold the little silicone bit at the top because that does pop out sometimes. There you go. Actually looks really nice on there. Cool. So next thing to do, pop it in a borrow mod. There you go. Cool. I'll try that on 17. Just get that open. Pour some liquid in there. Again, I would say about a quarter or a third will be perfectly fine. So as long as it's got enough liquid to actually reach the juice ports. And there you go. See you back on top. Back on top with the Monarchy Mobb Ultra inside the billet box. Beautiful panels. It's a beautiful, beautiful mouth to lung, especially with the 1mm air pen. Actually, it's a proper mouth to lung. Yeah, it's very nice. I really like it. There's a lot of flavor. I've actually got a vanilla custard in there. Not many devices, RBAs actually work well with desserty flavors, but actually it's doing really well. Yeah, beautiful mouth to lung. Cool. That's it from me. See you on the next one.